People like things nice and simple, right? Like the convenience of being able to pay, or be paid, for goods and services provided over the internet. But what if you don't have a bank account? That would mean a majority of the people in the world not having access to easier and safer transactions. But guess what? Some 1.7 billion of these people do have access to a mobile phone. So how can that help them avoid the risk, cost and inconvenience of using cash? Well, that's where m-commerce comes in. M-commerce enables people to conduct financial transactions using a mobile device like a cell phone or a tablet. The phone becomes a kind of a mobile wallet, but it's not just for pocket money. It can give you access to bank accounts, credit and access cards, loyalty cards, coupons, and it allows you to transfer money anytime, anywhere. So this means a world of new services for just about everyone, from those that don't have a bank account to those that do but would like the freedom to take their finances truly mobile. The Ericsson Wallet platform, for example, enables secure and convenient mobile financial services such as money transfers and making payments. And using Ericsson Converged Wallet, there are 1.7 billion mobile accounts connected to Ericsson's charging system that could easily be turned into mobile wallets. 2012 meant a big step for m-commerce as Ericsson and Western Union formed a strategic alliance. Mobile network operators can now offer their subscribers the world's largest money transfer network. And we're talking a lot of money. $350 billion are transferred annually, person to person, over mobile devices. And the ecosystem to support m-commerce is growing rapidly. Ericsson's m-commerce Interconnect is a technology that will allow interoperability between operators and service providers, such as banks, stores, and payment networks. So it's exciting times for the m-commerce industry, which is expected to process more than $800 billion by 2016. And with a world of 50 billion connected devices expected by 2020, the implications and possibilities for how we manage and use our money are profound.
हाय गाइस, इस वीडियो में हम लोग बात करेंगे क्लाइंट सर्वर आर्किटेक्चर की। क्लाइंट सर्वर आर्किटेक्चर 2 टाइप के होते हैं। पहला जो होता है वो 2 टियर आर्किटेक्चर कहलाता है। 2 टियर आर्किटेक्चर का मतलब ये होता है कि यहाँ क्लाइंट जो है वो डायरेक्टली सर्वर से कम्युनिकेट कर सकता है। ठीक है, तो 2 टियर आर्किटेक्चर का मतलब क्या होता है कि क्लाइंट जो है वो डायरेक्टली सर्वर से कम्युनिकेट करता है। जैसे कि ये हमारे क्लाइंट हो गए और ये हमारा सर्वर हो गया, तो ये रिक्वेस्ट भेजता है तो ये डायरेक्ट इसको रिस्पॉन्स भेजता है, यानी कि इसमें कोई भी मीडिएटर नहीं है। ठीक है, डायरेक्ट क्लाइंट सर्वर से कम्युनिकेट कर रहा है। जो भी रिक्वेस्ट भेजना हो क्लाइंट को भेजता है और उसको जो रिस्पॉन्स प्राप्त होना होता है वो होता है। उसे हम लोग कहते हैं 2 टियर आर्किटेक्चर। एक 3 टियर आर्किटेक्चर होता है जिसमें कि एक मिडिल वेयर होता है। ठीक है, जैसे कि ये हमारे क्लाइंट हो गए, ये हमारा सर्वर हो गया, एप्लीकेशन सर्वर है मान लीजिए, और ये हमारा डेटा सोर्स हो गया। तो क्लाइंट अगर रिक्वेस्ट भेज रहा है एप्लीकेशन सर्वर को, एप्लीकेशन सर्वर चेक करता है कि उसने जो रिक्वेस्ट किया है, क्लाइंट ने जो रिक्वेस्ट किया है वह चेक करता है अपने डेटा रिसोर्स में, और डेटा रिसोर्सेस को वो जो रिक्वेस्ट किया गया है, जो क्लाइंट ने जो रिक्वेस्ट किया है, मान लीजिए क्लाइंट ने एक, अगर मैकडोनल्ड्स वाले का एग्जांपल लें, मान लीजिए क्लाइंट ने एक बर्गर का डिमांड किया और रिक्वेस्ट किया हुआ है, तो मैकडोनल्ड्स अपने रसोई में चेक करेगा कि बर्गर है या नहीं है, या फिर जहाँ भी उसने स्टोर रखा हुआ है वहाँ चेक करेगा कि वहाँ है या नहीं है। उसके तो वो मिलेगा कि हाँ है, तो वो रिस्पॉन्स करेगा अपने क्लाइंट को कि हाँ आपको ये मिल रहा है। तो वही चीज़ यहाँ दिखाया गया है। ठीक है, तो क्लाइंट रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा है एप्लीकेशन सर्वर को, एप्लीकेशन सर्वर अपने डेटा रिसोर्स में चेक करता है कि है या नहीं है, और उसके करस्पॉन्डिंग वो रिस्पॉन्स करता है अपने क्लाइंट को। तो इसमें एक मिडिल वेयर है, इसीलिए इसको हम लोग 3 टियर आर्किटेक्चर कहते हैं। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग।
Hey guys, this is DG. Today we are going to understand different types of firewalls and decide which firewall will best suit you as per your implementation environment. So let's start. Firewalls protect our computers from internet hackers. Internet hackers can steal our bank details from our computers and can reduce our bank balance from thousands of dollars to zero within seconds. So firewall is must in a computer or in a computer network. There are 3 types of firewalls: packet filtering firewall, application or proxy firewall, and hybrid firewall. Before starting with firewall types, you should know what are data packets. When we want to download a file of size say 200 MB from internet, then we will not receive the entire 200 MB data at once, but we will receive small packets, say 5 MB every second. Some of the part of this 5 MB packet is occupied with information like which computer is sending the data, which computer is receiving the data, etc. The remaining portion of this 5 MB packet contains the part of the actual data that we want to download. So, part of the actual data plus some information together forms a data packet or IP packet, and this part of actual data is called payload. Now, we can start with firewall types, starting with packet filtering firewall. Suppose I am downloading a file from internet. When the data packet arrives a packet filtering firewall, it only checks the sender's and the receiver's IP address and the port number present in the data packet. The rules written in a list called access control list are used for data packet verification. If everything is okay, then the data packet is allowed to pass through packet filtering firewall and then to my computer. But what is port number? Actually, these are some digits written after IP address separated with a colon and are used for the successful data packet transfer. The packet filtering firewall is already present in internet routers, so they are the cheapest and the quickest way to implement. The only limitation of packet filtering firewall is that it do not check the data portion, that is payload of the data packet. So a hacker could send some malicious data packed in this payload section. Hence, packet filtering firewalls provides low security. The second one is application or proxy firewall. Let us understand it with an example. Suppose your mom asked you to buy a pen from the market. You go to the shop, buy the pen, come home back and give the pen to your mom. Here, you had done the work that your mom wanted you to do without letting the shopkeeper knew who actually wanted that pen. Same is the case with application or proxy firewalls. Replace the shopkeeper with internet, your mom with personal computer and yourself with proxy firewall. Like you did not let the shopkeeper knew that your mom was the one who actually wanted that pen. Similarly, proxy firewalls do not let the internet know which computer actually wants to visit the requested website. That is, proxy firewalls hides us from attackers in internet. Let us understand this whole process. User enters the website www.facebook.com in the web browser. Proxy firewall receives the request and forwards that request to internet. The web server in internet receives the request and responds back to the proxy firewall with the requested information. The proxy firewall receives the information and forwards it to the original client for his viewing pleasure. In this whole process, web server thinks that proxy firewall is the one who wants to visit www.facebook.com. That is, proxy firewalls do not let the web server know the origin of the request. So, proxy firewalls protect us from the potential attackers in internet by not disclosing our computer's identity, or I should say by not disclosing our computer's IP address. Since application firewalls also check the payload of the received data packet, so they are generally much slower than the packet filtering firewalls. Third is hybrid firewall. Hybrid firewalls combine packet filtering firewall and application firewall in series to enhance the security. If they are connected in parallel, then the security of the connection will be reduced to the parameters defined by packet filtering firewall. That is, application firewall will be of no use if the two firewalls are connected in parallel. For this reason, hybrid firewalls use packet filtering and application firewall in series. As a result, hybrid firewalls provide best security compared to packet filtering and application firewalls. Now, which firewall will be best for us will depend on its implementation environment. For example, packet filtering firewall will be best for low risk environment like florist shop. Application firewall will be best for medium risk environment like universities. And hybrid firewalls will be best for high risk environment like hospitals whose database contains important reports of the patients. Now you can choose a firewall as per your need. If you have learned something from this video, then please like this video, share this video so that more people can learn.
To manage orders and pay vendors on time, large retailers use electronic data interchange. EDI helps maximize efficiency and minimize errors. Communication systems have always been the key to successful commerce. From land convoys and relay stations on horseback, to trade routes and light towers at sea, to telegraphs and railways, then to telex and telephone. By the mid-1960s, some large companies began using proprietary linked computer systems to exchange invoices. With each step in this evolution, trading partners expanded their opportunities and increased their potential for profit. By the early 1980s, the American National Standards Institute published its X12 standards for electronic data interchange, EDI, the standard commonly used in North America. In Europe, a similar initiative resulted in a European standard called EDIFACT. EDI improved speed, accuracy, and security in trade communication. However, nearly 1/3 of businesses in North America may be unaware of EDI and could benefit greatly from adopting it. EDI has hundreds of document types, covering most transactions that are commonly used among vendors and suppliers. A few are shown here. More than just a data format, EDI is a system or method for exchanging business documents with external entities and integrating the data from those documents into your internal systems. Consider how a transaction, such as a purchase order, is processed without EDI. The purchase order may start out as electronic data, but then be printed to paper and manually retyped into your business system. This process is inefficient. It wastes valuable time and creates opportunities for error with every step. EDI increases speed and accuracy. It reduces the rate of incorrect orders, lost orders, and shipping problems. Without EDI capabilities, a business has a greater risk of loss of revenue from chargeback penalties, loss of opportunity due to processing delays, loss of reputation and credit with customers. An integrated, end-to-end EDI solution automatically populates orders into your accounting software or ERP system while checking for errors when sending and receiving transactions. It should also verify that all transactions were sent and received successfully, providing critical process controls for vendors and suppliers. Implementing EDI brings many benefits: reducing or eliminating manual data entry errors, saving chargeback penalties, streamlining inventory management, speeding time to market delivery, increasing productivity without increasing staff, saving on labor costs, receipt verification, improving record-keeping processes. The result is greater competitiveness, which will help put you at the top of the list with larger retailers. A fully integrated EDI solution needs 4 components. On the left is the supplier. On the right is the customer, a big box retailer. First, the supplier needs to have an EDI translator in place to receive incoming documents from the customer and to translate those documents from the EDI standard into a human-readable format. The second component is data mapping. This is provided between the EDI translator and the supplier's accounting software or ERP system. This ensures that the transferred EDI data will appear correctly on all associated electronic documents, such as sales orders and invoices. Data is also mapped properly to the customer's data schemas to ensure that it's sent in the correct format and properly received. Third, all suppliers need a secure and reliable trading network or connection for transmission of EDI transactions with their customers. Fourth is the support and maintenance required to implement an EDI system and keep it running smoothly. These 4 components are traditionally delivered separately by multiple providers. This practice is generally inefficient and can be ineffective. A single trusted provider that is able to deliver a complete end-to-end EDI platform